My name's Kelly Johnson. I live in Mannum Marina in South Australia, and I'm married to Mark Johnson, whom I live with. 15 months ago, we left our beautiful palatial 15-acre home at Maipalonga and needed a home to live. We couldn't find anywhere, so we moved onto a houseboat. And we now live in Mannum Marina, and we thought we'd be here for a couple of months, and we love it. We are on holiday every day of our lives, so we live on a houseboat. In 2019, I started a business, Woodlane Orchard, and we collected and purchased surplus produce, dehydrate it and turn it into shelf-stable soups, meals, snacks and garnishes. But the meals feed a family and they were too big, and so many people wanted an itty-bitty meal to take out on the trail, and that is how SP Hiker, Special Hiker Food, was born. Spiker and Woodlane Orchard came out of scouting. We used to head out on hike and the scouts did not like the food that we could buy. And so we put rices and couscous and all sorts of grains and all the dried veggies and flavourings, and the kids would make their own concoctions. It all came about from a bunch of young lads and girls who created wonderful little concoctions to take hiking. We source most of our produce direct from farmers. A lot of farmers expect that a certain percentage of their crop is just going to go to waste. And we've been disrupting that for them and saying, no, we want to pay you, and we're going to pay you premium because there's nothing wrong with it. And it's exciting farmers. I have them now turning up at the door with produce, and I even have people bringing backyard produce to the factory. We are saving, last year, 20 tonne between the two businesses. So, the whole thing is to save as much produce as possible. So that obviously effectively ticks off zero waste. And then responsible packaging, we have our home compostable packaging, so it's going to leave nothing behind. We've got about 30 retailers across the state. Locally, we have a beautiful place called Farm Fresh Market in Murray Bridge, and also the little Drake supermarket in Murray Bridge. The Westpac $15,000 bursary is effectively buying our freeze dryer. It's a one big chunky piece of equipment. That was specifically because our meals take a little while to cook. With a freeze dryer, we can speed the process up a little by freeze drying the rice and the pasta. And it also allows us to save produce that we haven't been able to save before now. We can introduce new lines that people are already requesting, like who doesn't like berries? Even the avocados we're going to turn into a fantastic on-the-trail guacamole, so we can get really creative and have a lot more fun, and we'll have new things on the shelves very soon. As a local female leader, I really want to inspire other women to chase their dreams. If you have an idea, go for it, have fun with it. Who cares? If it fails, start a new one. Just get out there and have a go. If Spiker was to win the AgriFutures Westpac grant, we would create a mobile unit that would take us into lockdown regions that might be fruit fly affected or blight, and save more produce, put more dollars into farmers' hands immediately. Those funds would mean that we could do that straight away. I have been so inspired by the journey so far as a state finalist, and how many people are listening to us now. I've been making noises for a while and just didn't quite have the credibility, and now this award has given me the credibility to take things further. And I think from a national perspective, it would do exactly that. It would mean people would sit up and listen to what we're doing and realise even though it's a simple concept, the impact that it can have is enormous.